Hi, so welcome to the handover video for the Swift, the 18 plate, and we're on the Swift Escape 695. So we'll start with wandering around the driver's side. So when you're parked up, the mirrors simply push in for the safety. Inside your driver's door you have your handbrake on the right hand side, your height adjustment for the front and the back of the seats, and then your back rate adjustment here, your reverse camera screen just to the right of you here, and then your standard dashboard. Over here you have your media player, and down below where you plug your media outputs into, whether it's a USB or a 1.5mm jack. Up here your USB charging slot, and then you have your 12V lighter so you can plug in an additional one as well. Air conditioning in the middle here, and your heating controls, 6-speed. Cruise control, the smaller stock down the bottom, indicators and lights top stock. You have your electric hookup point just here, your water fill just here, your freshwater drain down here, your toilet cassette emptied by simply lifting this up, taking it out, unscrewing the cap, dumping it down there. Make sure it's always locked back into position here, otherwise your toilet will have problems inside and may damage your flap. The grey pipe is your wastewater drain, your 2 fridge vents, your boiler flue, make sure it doesn't get covered or damaged. Bike rack, reverse camera. Round this side you have access to your bottom bunk, or you can fold it up, give yourself a big huge garage. So that is your awning winder and your carpets for inside, and your awning simply winds from up that side up there. Your gas locker, your habitation door entry, your fuel filler flap diesel. Inside the passenger door, again the same height adjustment on your seat, and then your bonnet release just at the front here, and your awning winds from up here. As you enter the van, well, it's not a very nice day obviously, so try and keep it as clean as we possibly can. So you have 2 cupboards this side on a drop down bed, 2 cupboards on this side of a drop down bed. You have your TV bracket, simply bolts onto the back of here, and then this keeps it locked in place. Your aerial socket, you've got a 12V socket, a 230V socket. Your dining area with your table spikes in the middle there. Travel seat belt there, travel seat belt there. So you've got 5 belts, including your 2 at the front. Carbon monoxide smoke detector, microwave, 3-ring gas burner, and your gas oven and grill. Wash hand basin, a couple of sockets in your kitchen area. All your windows, skylights have fly screen and blackout blinds. Your bunk beds, so you've got 2 ladders, you've got one for your bunk beds and one for your drop down bed in the cab. Your hanging wardrobe, wee shelf underneath, and then the extra cushions for making the bed up downstairs there as well, and a handy wee cupboard. Your vent there is your blown air vent, and then you can partition this door off when you're using that as a garage area to save any noises and rattles. Over this side you've got your big hanging wardrobe, your table, your extra bits for making up the bed down below, and including this with the separate leg which makes up your extra bed. And you can see these wee bolts here, these clip into here, and I'll give you a rough demonstration of that when we get up the front. Down below your vents, because your boiler is in there. Your TV aerial and your TV aerial power. So this TV aerial here, you simply undo the clip here to get a proper reception, push the aerial up, and then you've got a wee winder down the bottom here which turns the aerial until you get a decent picture on your TV. Should you use it, not everybody uses a TV whilst they're on holiday. Fridge freezer, you've got your main button here which turns it on, as you can see. Pick your power source. So you've got hookup, gas, and you have your battery, and then over here you've got how cold you want it, and then you can see you're going through your options there. And then just simply hold it back in again, and that powers it down. Inside your toilet, bathroom, so you've got your wet room idea, you've got your shower rail which comes round here to protect the wall at the back here. Wee hanging bit in here for coats, towels. Again, a nice wee cupboard up the top here. And then your toilet which swivels for people with big legs, people with small legs. And your wash hand basin. The important bit is your control panel. So you've got two control panels. You have your heating and hot water here, and then you have your main control panel here which turns on all your lights, etc. These two here used to control your wastewater and your fresh water, but these are forever being problematic, so we just do away with them, which is why you've got taps on the outside, which makes it easier and it saves any problem with these. These are still all in situ, but we've disconnected the wires so that you can't interfere with the taps outside. So you've got your switches here for your lights, which you can see me turning off lights and that here. One for your pump, which you need to run when you want to use your tap and your shower and toilet. And then you have your options here which cycles through your leisure batteries, status, vehicle battery, solar power, what it's doing from your solar panel. Select your batteries so you can change from vehicle to leisure. Tank heaters, you've got a tank heater on for the winter so it doesn't freeze up. Internal temperature is 18.4, which is measured by this wee black area here. So when you're setting your temperature on this, you notice 18.4 in the van, so anything above 18.4 on here, and that will be able to use for your heating. Your external temperature is 17 degrees, and that's your everything you need to worry about here. This one here, so the wee picture of the motorhome. I'll zoom in a wee bit and try not to get too involved. So this is, you can see you change your temperature there. So once you've set the temperature of how hot you want it inside, you go back, you come along to the vent and change that, and then once you've done that you come back to the B one beside it, which is a picture of a gas bottle and an electric cable, and you choose either gas, a mixture of gas and electric 1 kilowatt, mixture of gas and electric 2 kilowatts, electric 1 kilowatt, or electric 2 kilowatts, and that's how you power it for your heating. And then your hot water is just the next wee one along. So you've got off, you've got eco, which is 40 degrees for washing your hands, 60 degrees for one shower, 70 degrees is boost, which is for 2 showers or a long shower. And then again, once you've picked what you want, just pick how you're going to power it: gas, mixture, or electricity. It's as simple as that. All the instruction books are here as well, so you have all your instruction books and manuals in the vehicle. And down below here you've got a wee timer, so you can set a timer to come on. Then you have your clock, and then you have your settings, so you can change the dimmer, the language, centigrade to Fahrenheit, and you can get everything all sorted from here. And just turn everything off up here. There we go, and that's it all turned off. That resets itself, and then your bed is simply push in the button, push it up slightly when you're pushing the button in. I'll turn this light off. Push that button there in and push up, and then pull the bed down. And see, I managed to with one hand there. And so, down a wee bit more if you're not going to use the bottom bunk here, or if you're going to use the bottom bunk here, this will be your height here. You have your safety netting all the way around it, which clips up over there and clips up that wee strap there as well, and that's your safety netting just in case you should try and roll out in the middle of the night. Decent sized bed, sleep up the top there, and then with your feet down at the shallow end with the wee cut off bit. Again, blackout blind, fly screen on your overhead skylights as well. Okay, see you soon, thank you.